In the last chapter of this series, wisdom showed us the two paths that every person will face in life. The path of light, which shines brighter and brighter, and the path of darkness, where you stumble without even knowing what you tripped over. Today, we continue this journey, and the next 5 chapters will talk about things you live with every single day: money, laziness, seduction, work, words, decisions, and a wisdom that existed even before the creation of the world. Stay with me until the end, because what you are about to hear today can save you from mistakes that take years to repair. And before we begin, if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, do it now. Click the button below, it is free, and turn on the notification bell so you do not miss any chapter of this series. Also like the video, because this helps this wisdom reach more people who need to hear this. Let's begin. Chapter 6, The Ant, Debt, and the 7 Things God Hates. Chapter 6 begins with a financial warning that many people wish they had heard before signing a contract, co-signing for someone, or entering a partnership on impulse. If you are in debt with your neighbor, if you are tied up in some deal with a stranger, if in a moment of impulse you promised your house as collateral and now you have nowhere to live, the message is direct. Do not waste a single minute. Get out of this situation. You are in that man's hands. Put your pride aside. Go and humble yourself. Ask, insist. There is no time to lose. And it uses 2 images that everyone understands. Free yourself like a deer escaping from the hunter, like a bird escaping from a trap, with urgency, without hesitation. But then the text completely changes direction and brings one of the most famous teachings of all biblical wisdom, the lesson of the ant. You lazy person, look at the ant, observe it, and learn something from it. No one needs to tell it what to do. It has no boss and no master, yet it stores food during the summer and gathers provisions during the harvest. And you? How much longer will you keep wandering around doing nothing? A little sleep here, a nap there, a break here, a rest there, always leaning somewhere. Do you know what you will have? Only this, a poor and miserable life where needs never end. This sentence should be read out loud by everyone who is waiting for things to improve on their own without changing anything in their own behavior. The text continues describing the man of bad character, the one who goes everywhere spreading poison, plotting schemes, taking advantage of others, always planning something crooked behind the scenes. This kind of person will not escape. Disaster is very close. He will see total chaos. His life will collapse beyond repair. And then we arrive at one of the most well-known passages in Proverbs, the 6 things the Eternal hates and the 7 that he cannot tolerate. Haughty eyes, a lying tongue, hands that kill the innocent, a heart that plans evil, feet that run towards wickedness, a mouth full of deceit, and the one who stirs up conflict and sows discord among brothers. 7 portraits, 7 ways to destroy your own life and the lives of those around you. And the chapter ends with a warning about something that has always existed and always will. Seduction that begins with sweet words and ends in total destruction. Fire on your lap without burning your clothes does not exist. Coals on your feet without getting burned does not exist. And entering someone else's home thinking you will pay no price also does not exist. The betrayed husband will not forgive. There is no bribe or argument that can calm the anger of someone who has been betrayed. Chapter 7, The Aimless Young Man and the Most Expensive Trap in the World. Chapter 7 begins with an invitation. Keep my teachings within your heart. Obey what I say, and you will live well. Speak to wisdom as if she were your sister. Treat understanding as your closest companion. And then the text describes a scene that feels like it was taken from today, from now, from any city in the world. A man is looking out the window, watching the street, and he notices a young man without a direction in life, inexperienced, without a clear purpose. He walks to the end of the street and then comes back. At dusk, when it was already getting dark, that young man was approached. By whom? By her.
She was waiting, dressed to seduce him, provocative and shameless, restless, almost never at home, walking through the streets at different places, stopping at every corner. She threw herself into his arms, grabbed him, kissed him without any shame, took him by the arm and said in that calculated voice, "I have prepared everything. I have fulfilled my vows. The food is ready. I was looking for you. I was desperate for you, and here you are. The bed is prepared, perfumed, beautiful. Come, let us satisfy ourselves with love all night long. My husband's traveling for work. He will take a long time to return." And the young man, before he realized it, he followed her. The text uses 3 chilling images, like a calf led to the slaughter, like a deer caught in a trap soon to be pierced by an arrow, like a bird flying into a snare without knowing that there lies the end of its life. Countless are the victims of this path. She is the death of men who could have been great. It is the shortest path to the grave.
Chapter 8. Before the creation of the world, I already existed. Chapter 8 is different from everything you have ever heard about wisdom, because here, wisdom itself speaks, and what she says will leave you speechless. Are you hearing wisdom calling? Are you hearing understanding raising its voice? She has taken her place on the main street, at the busiest corner, in the middle of the crowd, and she cries out, "Hey, you, I'm talking to you. Get yourselves right. From my mouth, you will hear only what is true and right, no distorted ideas. For wisdom is better than all the riches in the world. Nothing you desire can compare to her." And then she makes a revelation that completely changes the way you understand the world. The Eternal created me first, before any other creature. He brought me into existence long ago, long before the earth had its beginning. I appeared before the sea itself, even before the springs of the rivers and the lakes, before the mountains were shaped, before the hills took form. I already was. And more, when the Eternal set limits to the sea, when he placed the clouds in the sky, when he established the foundations of the earth, I was already there, helping as an architect. Day after day, I was his delight. I rejoiced in the created world and celebrated being among human beings. Think about this image for a moment. Wisdom as the architect of creation, present before everything, celebrating human existence from the very first day. And then she makes a direct promise to you. "Blessed is the man who listens to me, who is always attentive to have me as a companion. For whoever finds me finds true life and gains the favor of the Eternal. But whoever rejects me harms himself, and whoever despises me loves death." Chapter 9. The Banquet of Wisdom and the Table of Foolishness. Chapter 9 presents 2 invitations, 2 banquets, 2 tables set, and you will have to choose which one to sit at. Wisdom has built and decorated her house, supported by 7 well-carved pillars. The banquet is ready, the table is set, the lamb is roasted, fine wines are prepared. She has sent her servants into the center of the city to make the invitation. You who are inexperienced and live a confused life, come with me. I have prepared a delicious meal. Leave this meaningless life behind. Come and experience the life that truly makes sense. But pay attention. The text warns if you try to correct an arrogant person, you will be despised. If you rebuke a mocker, you will only receive insults. Do not waste time with those who do not want to learn, but give instruction to the wise, and they will become even wiser. Everything begins with the Eternal. He is the key to everything. Wisdom comes from the fear of the Eternal, and understanding comes from the knowledge of God. Make your choice. Live with wisdom and live well, or mock life, and life will mock you. And then the second banquet appears, the banquet of foolishness, which also cries out in the streets, which also makes invitations, which also promises pleasure, fun, and everything that seems irresistible. Stolen fruit tastes better, she says.
But they do not realize that they are walking into a trap, because all the guests at that table end up dead in the grave. 2 invitations, 2 banquets, 2 completely different destinies, and the choice is yours. Chapter 10, The Proverbs of Solomon, Life in Cutting Phrases. Chapter 10 changes the format. Here begins the collection of proverbs themselves, short, direct sentences that seem simple but carry a depth you keep discovering for years. A wise son brings joy to his father. A foolish son brings grief to his mother. Wealth gained dishonestly leads nowhere, but a righteous life delivers from certain death. Laziness leads to poverty, but diligent work brings wealth. Work while the sun shines, that is wisdom, but sleeping while others work is pure foolishness. The righteous receive a rain of blessings, but the wicked harbor violence within themselves. A good man is remembered with affection, but the wicked are quickly forgotten, nothing but decay. Hatred causes division, but love covers faults. When words are many, sin is not far behind. That is why the wise measure their words carefully. The wealth of the rich is their fortress, but the poverty of the poor is their ruin. When the storm passes, the wicked are gone. They simply disappear, but the righteous stand firm forever. The mouth of the righteous is a clear spring of wisdom, but the mouth of the foolish is a swamp of stagnant water. 10 chapters, 10 encounters with the oldest wisdom in the world, and each one carries a message that feels like it was written yesterday, for today, for the exact situation you are in. The ant is still working while you read this. Wisdom is still crying out in streets. The banquet is still served, and the choice is still yours. If this series is transforming the way you see life, like the video now and share it with someone who needs to hear this. In the comments, tell me which of these proverbs impacted you the most today, which phrase kept echoing in your mind, which advice you will apply first. And if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, do it now. Click the button below, turn on the notification bell, and do not miss any chapter of this series. Because in the next videos, we will continue, and chapters 11 through 15 will talk about something everyone truly needs to understand: how integrity protects your life, what happens to those who spread lies, the surprising power of the right words at the right time, and why generosity always comes back multiplied to those who practice it. Do not miss it. I will see you in the next chapter.